It is Sunday. Oh, wow, it's not Sunday. It's Saturday, September 7th, 2024. Still reeling, as you can hear, from the game last night, a Friday night game. First time opening day happened on a Friday night since 1970. Um, Even though there was a Thursday night game, that's what I heard. But I think there was a lot of bad calls last night, unfortunately. I don't want to bash my man, Wayne Larrabee and Larry McCarron, but listening to the game on the radio was not easy. Larrabee's been doing it for the Packers for about 25 years. I'm trying not to be critical, but I was kind of a little bit lost. I watched the game today on Total Access, but I had to listen to it last night because, like I said, Applebee's didn't have the game. They didn't have Peacock. Very disappointing. But anyway, the Packers lost 34, as we know, 29. And we're getting the early update. It looks like that Love has an MCL sprain. He could miss 3 to 6 weeks. That's a long time, but it could be worse. Now, I will say this: that we remember. I know Favre played with an MCL sprain. Not sure if Rodgers had an. I know Rodgers hurt his knee, so we'll see. We'll see what this um, quarterback is going to do. We don't want him to get hurt. We don't want him to injure himself even more. We're so grateful that it wasn't a torn ACL. But we'll see if they can somehow get him out there sooner, or see what his body can handle, or see what type of braces they have to let him play. If not, it looks like it's going to be Malik Willis. So it was a good pickup. Hopefully, Malik can do it for a couple of weeks, hold it down for a couple of weeks. But it looks like that was a smart pickup by Goody. But we'll see. So very disappointing. Watch the game. Um, I think the lowlights were basically being gashed by Saquon Barkley. You know, I was so high on Jeff Hafley's defense, and I'm not getting down. It's only game one. I think they're going to get better, but that was a disappointment. But they couldn't get a stop, and then when they did get a stop, a couple series, Green Bay couldn't score. Then they had to miss field goal, a lot of penalties. I believe there was 10, but there could have been like 13. Love didn't have a great game. I mean, he was, what was he, 17 of 33 for 260 and two touchdowns and an interception, a bad interception. He threw a couple bad balls too. He didn't look crisp. He never got in rhythm. I think Jacobs ran hard in the second half. I think the line opened up some holes for him in the second half. Reed played, of course, great. Had a couple drops. The field was terrible. You know how I feel if you've been listening to my channel, watching my channel. Not a big overseas or over anything. I want to play at Lambeau Field, or that's it. I'm at grass. Injuries do happen in football, but I'm just glad that's behind us, and I hope Green Bay can gotta get a win. Opening day next Sunday, playing the Colts. I don't know how before he's going to have his work cut out for him. Maybe heavy run, but I'm looking for our defense to just get better and play better. I thought Xavier McKinney played well. Trying to think. Alexander's a little inconsistent. Nice interception, but then he got beat. That happens at the cornerback position. I understand. Keyshawn Nixon would have been a nice interception if he would have got that one. I remember listening to that on the radio. And McCarron called that one. He said, that's going to make you sick when you see the replay. And he did kind of would have picked it off. Nobody would have gotten him. He would have picked it off and ran it back. That would have given us the lead 32, 33, 21, 31 if Neverson would have made our extra point. Or if we'd have went for two, maybe. I don't know. So again, the negatives were not getting the two, a missed field goal, an interception, um, our defense getting gashed, a couple of big plays we gave up, but they're a good football team. Philadelphia's a good football team, but they're all good football teams. We're tired of getting beat. We want to win. We want to win, and it's only game one. Again, a sigh of relief, like what Rodgers used to say, relax. At least he's not out for the season, so that's big. And we'll see with Green Bay. The whole team's going to take the whole team now. Kind of like when Sharp didn't play in a playoff game against Detroit, or Paul Horning was out, or Brett Favre was never out to start a game, or Rodgers was out. And, there was a rough years when Rodgers hurt his shoulder and was out. So we'll see. I'm just babbling. Go Pack, go. That was the early update. Hopefully that sticks. That the ACL's intact. All right, Green Bay. Let's get it together. Rest up. Get healthy. Let's get this win next Sunday against the Colts. Go Pack, go.